Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Trey WWE. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you my entire Elite AJ Styles collection. Now, there's a lot of customs in here, and there are a lot of Mattel-made ones. I'm currently only missing one or two AJs that I believe. I'm pretty sure I'm missing the Elite 74 and the Elite 56. And I'm going to be going through all of these, giving you a mini review on them, and kind of rating them as I go through. But before we get into this video, I'd like to say one thing. We are less than 200 subscribers away from 2,000 subs on YouTube. And when we reach that milestone, I'll be doing a full WWE figure collection. So guys, let's get there. Let's try to get there sometime soon here. Maybe within the next 2 months would be great. And we can definitely do that video. But without further ado, let's get straight into this. So the first figure we're going to go ahead and review here is probably my favorite custom AJ Styles I have in the collection. And that is this red and black AJ Styles custom that was made by BEW Animations. I'm not sure exactly what attire he wore this on. I'm pretty sure it was multiple occasions or maybe a live event or something like that. But I think this figure looks sick, especially with the sealer. And just look at this. Come on, that P1 logo is hand painted. Of course my camera doesn't really want to focus. But I just can't believe this is all hand painted and is a freaking beautiful custom. I also went ahead and swapped this updated head skin on it. It looks so much better. Next up, we have Wrestlemania 32 AJ Styles. This custom was made by J-Range Wrestling Customs. The decal work is pretty good. There is a little bit of chipping going on over here that needs to get fixed up and whatnot. It has the painted on chest hair, which is kind of a cool feature, and the open elbow pad, which I really like. But you can see how the gloves are customized on both sides. It's pretty solid and doesn't chip at all, so that's nice. Next, we have probably another one of my favorites here. This is probably my second favorite AJ Styles I have in my collection, and that is this, I believe, Final Battle 2015 AJ Styles and Ring of Honor. I do have the IWGP Championship on him because it just looks sick, but the special part about this is this amazing jacket. I got this jacket off eBay. I'm not exactly sure who the seller is, but it just looks so cool and just adds a lot to the figure. As you can see, it has an A right here, a J right there, and then it says on the arm, "I am phenomenal." But also, this attire is freaking sick. You can see the decal work on the side here is just super duper clean and is just great, and it's also super playable, so that is amazing. No chipping going on here. But yes, that's the Final Battle 2015 AJ Styles. Getting into another Wrestlemania attire, we have the Wrestlemania 33 Network Spotlight AJ Styles. This, when it came out, oh my god, the hype was real for it. And I mean, it's still kind of hard to find. I mean, you're not going to go out and find it anywhere. But yeah, this attire, this used to be my favorite AJ Styles attire because there's so much going on and it looks so nice. We got the white, the black, the red, and the blues, which is just a great color contrast together. One side you got the red gloves and wrist tape, and the other side you got the blue gloves and wrist tape. And just going around, like, this is a super cool figure. I mean, first off, let's start on the jacket here. I love this P1 logo on the jacket. And honestly, I'm okay with the AJ Styles jackets that don't have the hood, because I don't really like them. But if you flip it upside down, you can see the little AJ Styles logo as well there. And that just looks so sick on the back. But then you have like the black running down onto the attire with the Japanese writing. It has like the black there, and you can kind of see like very small red and blue lines on the side, which looks sick. Then we have this phenomenal logo on the side there. I can't remember if it came with knee pads. One thing to know about me is I swap knee pads on all of my AJ Styles. I would prefer the open back knee pads, but this is probably the only ones I had at the time. But then there's the red and blue kick pads, which also look sick as well. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite figures as well. I feel like I just reignited the love for this. But going on to the next one, we have a Wrestle Kingdom 10 AJ Styles. And this figure is just beautiful. This came from J-Range Wrestling Customs. And this is from his entrance, I guess you would say. He came in with this beautiful mask, and oh my god, this was so well done. You can see this is all sculpted on here from an AJ head. The hair is even sculpted on, like damn, it's very fine attention to detail. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll zoom in here if it focuses. You got a Bullet Club logo on the back there as well. But not only that, the attire going down there, I just took this jacket from another older Elite. I think it was the Elite 50, I don't even know, I'm not gonna say anything, AJ Styles. And then this amazing white attire. This white was actually all hand painted on here. I believe I gave him an Elite 56 Styles, and look how clean this white is. But you have the Bullet Club on there, looking super clean, and then the P1 logo on the side there as well. You have the knee pads, which are a little glossy because I like over sealed them with Rust-Oleum, but they're not terrible. And then going down to the kick pads as well, which look freaking sick. Take a look at those babies. But all in all, just a wonderful figure, and is another one of my favorites. This first row is probably one of my favorites in my collection, so yeah, I really love this. And the last styles in the first row, which probably none of you have ever seen, because I don't think I ever really posted about it besides maybe once on my story. And that is this Tna Aj Styles that I made. It's not the best, obviously. It doesn't take much work. But this head cast is actually from Rocket Jabroni. I got it from RhinoCast, and Rocket Jabroni painted it up for me. And then going down, I just went ahead and added this blue elbow pad, and I believe this is just the Elite 56 AJ Styles, because I was originally gonna make another one for Figs Extreme, and then that ended up not going through, and I sold that AJ Styles. So that's why I don't have the Elite 56 AJ Styles. I don't know what I was thinking. But what we just have here is this Styles logo. It's on there pretty simple, not much to it. I painted a lighter shade of blue above it, as you can see. But other than that, oh, and I just painted around his white kick pad silver here, so you got like the phenomenal one with the silver effect around it. And that's basically how he had it. I do need extra logos on here. There's two more that go on the sides here, but I do not currently have those done yet. But it is an all-playable figure, and it's just, you know, kind of handy to have around, I guess. Moving on to the second row we have here. And starting it off, we have the Elite... Oh, I almost knocked everything down. But we have the Elite 66 AJ Styles. Guys, let me know in the comments by the end of this video how many times I said AJ Styles. But this is an all-around pretty solid figure. I don't know why the forehead on this head scan looks so big, but I like this a lot. I actually went ahead and took the hood off here for him because I just don't think these head scans can work with the hood that well. They still don't turn very well with the jacket on, but I decided I'd go ahead and throw this Run the Place shirt on, which I think looks pretty cool with it. I think the colors all match here, and not too much to say about this figure. I really like the light blue and black. Pretty solid figure. Next up, we got another custom, and that is this Bullet Club attire. This is also from J Reigns Wrestling Customs. This head scan is very nice. The hair is also sculpted. I used this in my first pick fed, the Crowning of the Champions, so there is a little bit of chippage going on the hair. Not really like the sculpt work being chipped, but just the paint in general. And then for the attire, we got a nice big Bullet Club logo right there. Oh, he also did the gloves. But yeah, nice big Bullet Club logo right there. And on the other side, we got a Phenomenal One logo. Same thing with the boots. You got the silver going around it with the Phenomenal and the One. So yeah, that's the Bullet Club AJ Styles. Kind of just a attire he wore whenever, I guess. Not really any specific date to it. But next up, coming from Jesus, we got this Fastlane 2018 AJ Styles. And honestly, I started to like this figure a lot more. At first, I wasn't too sure about it, but I'm really starting to like it now. This light blue attire in general just looks sick. It has the AJ logo there and the P1 logo right here. But it does use a different type of thigh mold, which I believe was a Sin Cara thighs. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, it just looks super cool. The belt's going around there. It has the open elbow pad, which is great. I love that with AJ Styles. And the light blue lettering kick pads. I don't know what's about it. It's a very simple custom, but also a great custom, and I just love that. Getting on to the next AJ Styles we have the Elite 61. Honestly, I've never been a huge fan of this, and I cannot tell you why. I love this attire, but I don't know if it's just I've seen it way too many times in stores or what, but I've gotten so sick of it. It's just kind of boring to me. This is my least favorite AJ head scan to this date. Just very boring to me for some reason, and especially with this hood on, it does not help that I can like barely move the head. But I went ahead and threw on this untouchable shirt, which is a very nice addition to it. The attire is a very solid attire. I don't think it came with knee pads, so I had to throw these on, which definitely makes it a lot better. I hate AJs that don't come with knee pads. I'd probably like it again if it was open knee pads on it, but anyway, just the blue and the red. It's a pretty cheap figure to get, I think, so if you really want this, go ahead and get it, but swap the head scan and throw on knee pads. But the next one we have here is a custom from, I believe, Steinsenberg. I hope I got that right. Pretty sure it's from Steinsenberg. But this is the TNA Bound for Glory 2013, I want to say. This is his breast cancer attire, and this attire is freaking sick. I love the pink and bluish purple look on here. It's just so nice. You can see you have the breast cancer logo right there, and then you got one on the other side. And for the kick pads, the pink and like bluish purple looks so sick on there. It's a very good contrast figure. I love this head scan. Might be one of my favorite AJ head scans besides the newest one. I just think this looks so much like him. Also, a very solid custom. And I apologize for keep saying that, guys, but nothing bad with this guy. Next up, we have a Wrestle Kingdom 9 AJ Styles. And this is also a very simple custom, and it's also playable, which is nice. This is made by Jesus, and yeah, it's pretty nice. You have the chest hair, which I think is a really good touch to it. You have the blue elbow pad. You have this white armband, which I think was an elbow pad cut off, which is really cool. I'm not a big fan on the belt. I think it just looks a little incomplete. I went ahead and touched it up there and redid the lines and stuff, but I still feel like there's something that needs to be added to it. But other than that, you have the P1 logos on each side, and then I believe these are just the Elite 56 lowers. But these knee pads definitely complete this figure. And it is time we set to the third shelf. Oh, I gotta reach pretty far for this, guys. Probably one of my favorite AJ Styles figures ever released, and that is the first AJ Styles. I believe this is the Elite 47. It is just an all-around perfect figure. I can't say anything bad about this. I love the head scan. I'm pretty okay with the jacket. It's an all-black jacket, but still looks great. The blue and black looks so well. Probably one of the most worn AJ Styles attires, but also it never gets old. You can see the belt going around there, which is on most AJs. But other than that, it has this Styles logo going down the side, and this phenomenal one logo, which you don't really see too often on the figures, and is just the perfect AJ Styles figure. But heading down the line, this is pretty far back here, and this is kind of like a newer figure. This is the Top Picks AJ Styles. I did swap the head scan so I can put it on the black and red that you saw at the very beginning on here. But on this figure, I feel like the head scan doesn't look too bad. I definitely prefer the longer hair head, but I went ahead and threw the WWE Championship on here, and I do really like this attire. It has the AJ on the side there, the P1 logo on the other side. The black and lime green looks super cool on it. You can see it going down the kick pads. I remember when this came out, I did want to make a custom of this, but then they released the figure, so that's sick. And it's an interesting belt as well. But it all works together, and I really like this. I think this is the last of the custom AJs. I know we have a lot, but trust me, I'm still getting more custom AJs. But I have no clue when this was from. I think Jesus was nice enough and just threw it in for me and won a part of a deal we were doing a long time ago. I don't know if he wore this in WWE or if it was just out of WWE. It could have been both, to be honest. But it's just a black and gray attire. Very simple, but also very clean and nice. You can see the gloves are black and gray. The P1 logo's there. The Styles logo on the side there as well. And then you have the phenomenal one, kick pads in gray as well. Very simple figure, yet very nice. Then we have a Top Picks AJ Styles. My bad, another Top Picks AJ Styles. And this is from his Wrestlemania 34 match with Shinsuke, which was a pretty big letdown, that match. But this attire is sick. I don't know why it's all the way back here. I do enjoy this a lot. It comes with these open knee pads, which I forgot to mention the other Top Picks came with, and is just an all-around great figure. On to our last two, we have the Elite 51 AJ Styles. Now this figure is honestly pretty cool. It didn't come with a knee pad, so I had to add them on there. The gas mask like club logo, and then the silver P1 logo, and then also like these little streaks going up on the back here. Looks super duper cool. This head scan is also a pretty good head scan, but I don't like it when it's screaming all the time. Also, for some reason mine is pretty loose, which is kind of a bummer. So it's kind of just like a bobblehead. But other than that, yeah, this is really nice. The black and silver, it's pretty basic, but at the same time, it's very nice. I like this figure, and yeah, really have no complaints with it besides the head. And for the final AJ Styles figure, and probably my least favorite AJ Styles figure, we have the Survivor Series Elite. Now, this is pretty similar to Elite 56, so we can just base it off of that as well. Besides the jacket being all blue, I don't like this at all. I don't like the head scan. I don't like how you can barely move the head and the jacket. I had to go ahead and add my own knee pads, which I'm pretty sure he wore all blue knee pads at the time. I have no clue. But this is just basically a re-release of the Elite 56. Besides, instead, this has the black backing, and the Elite 56 has a blue. But I just think this is way too much blue. It's starting to hurt my eyes looking at this. I went ahead and added the shirt on there, which I thought would help a little bit. I don't think it really helps at all. And yeah, I never liked this figure. I think it's very boring, but it's still an AJ Styles figure, and that wraps up this collection video. I believe there's 18 AJs in all, which is crazy. I could have like, I think 20 now if I wasn't missing out on any of them, but I'll definitely have to be getting those, and I'll still be getting new customs of him. So who knows how big this AJ collection will grow. Do I have the most AJ figures? I doubt it, but I'm definitely up there with the most, I think. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Again, if we can get to 2K subscribers on YouTube, I'll be doing a full collection video, which will take absolutely forever to film. But if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.